Yo. Greetings, everyone. Hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day. I want to apologize about yesterday. I think it was Elric in the Twitch chat who was saying that, hey, your stream disconnected and then it started back up. It's doing something weird. What's going on? I was like, what are you talking about? I don't see anything from my side. But then as soon as I stopped the stream and I looked back, I was like, oh, it did like cut and then create a totally new stream for no reason. I have no idea why that happened, but it wasn't anything that I did. Apologies to anybody who got kicked out. Oh, connect my headphones. But we are back now, and we are in, what was it, Galloway's Teeth, the final section of the game. Definitely excited about that. Darmo, what's up, dude? What's up, Alfonso? What's up, Davey? Hey, lasagna tonight? Not bad at all. Yeah, we're in the final section of the game, so I'm really looking forward to closing this out. I hope to be able to do that this week. What's up, Kenyon? So we can go ahead and get to Solace 2. Let me pull up my chats and my information. Stream elements. Come on. Here we go. Pull that over as well. There we are. Boss Page, what's good, man? How are you? All right, let's pull up that and Avowed and do that. And there we go. You all can see my screen now. Pull up all the chats and let's get it on and popping. What's up, James? My cat has become a dog. Uh-oh, she follows me from room to room. There are worse problems to have. So I think at the end of our last stream, we had reached Galloway's Teeth, and actually we got to whatever the name is of that fort, the major fort that's there. So now we're going to walk all around there, pick up all the quests, talk to the vendors, see who can do something with that star medal that we received. And then once we've collected all the quests, we'll pop back out and do all of the side quest stuff before finally digging into what will probably be the last leg of the journey. We'll see. Only got 5 hours of sleep in 2 parts. I'm sorry to hear that, Boss Page. Sorry to hear that, dude. If you fall asleep on my stream, I won't hold it against you. The goddess of war, fire, and transformation. Sorry. I've had to do a bunch of jumping back and forth because now that I'm level 20, I can do some content. So I actually think I have 3 videos already ready to go for the next 3 days. So that should be cool. I'm looking forward to the response. Cardinal, what's up, dude? How are you, man? All right, so we just got in this interest. I'm actually a tad bit disturbed that we still do not have a fast travel point, but hopefully one will come up sooner or later. We'll see how it goes. You are chef.
Everyone wants seconds, okay? You can get back in line or wait until next meal.
Everyone wants seconds. You must be a good cook.
Very funny, pal. I should... Oh, well,
I do like it, Boss Page.
Thank you, outsider. Compliments here are scarce.
What's up, Bloody Red? I can't complain at all. How are you doing?
No one does anything without a belly full of whatever we're warming up here today. Honestly,
what's up,
Marius
Bleezy?
would catch something better than
About to jump into Avowed? That's awesome, dude. I hope you have a fantastic night as well, man. Hope you enjoy the game, dude.
Tastes like.
Good to hear, Bloody.
Take a compliment, Amakul. You're a good
I'm
hunter.
cool. Oh, I think that means friend.
I have a little time to chat right now. What can I do for you?
What sort of things do people eat in Solace?
Oh, my friend, let me tell you something. It's best not to worry about what's in the food. We eat what we have. We depend mostly on our hunters and patrols to bring back whatever they can find.
So they're
Of course,
eating the monsters that we've been fighting on the outside.
To find ways to make everything edible and palatable, at least.
James, you don't feel like the game is replayability? So are you forsaking magic for American vending? I've been going pure guns. If towards the beginning of the tutorial they forced you to cast a spell so that they could confirm you knew how to use a grimoire. I don't know if I've ever cast a spell since then. Prey is scarce. It must be hard to find enough to feed a community like Solace.
Our hunters try, they certainly do. Every now and then they bring in a bear or a beetle of some sort.
I plan to replay the game
Ever
again,
tried
and
giant
when I
beetle?
do that, I'm gonna
It's
go
like
pure
a meat
magic.
pudding. Close your eyes and think sweet, and you'd almost think it's dessert. Counselor Kostia wants things to change around here. He wants to work with the other settlements to increase trade.
Sounds like a good idea.
Imagine it. Fish from Thirdborn, wild game from Paradis, produce from Fior Messiverno.
What's the downside?
Tradition says we have to survive without help from the outside world, or we'll never survive. Tradition has kept these walls standing. It makes sense why we'd be slow to risk losing that.
Bloody, I do challenge runs sometimes, but only if it's a game that I really, really enjoy. Like, I did Insanity runs of all the Mass Effect games because I love those. One difficulty run I never finished that I plan to try again, and I think I'm going to do it on the channel, is a Supreme Jerk run for Wasteland 3. But I don't just like do challenge runs just to do them. It has to be a game where I really, really enjoy it, and I really, really enjoy the mechanics. So what's for dinner?
Well, it's I couldn't tell you. And I skinned it myself.
It has replayability, but
Best
not
of
the
luck
level
out
that I'd
there, my
like.
friends.
Even just being able to
Stay
kill
away
NPCs
from
would be a
this
huge
stew.
improvement. Gotcha, James. I understand.
Greetings. What can I
He
do
never
for you?
asked. Okay, there we go. You got to talk to him again. Gourmand's Delight. Food restores 40% more health and essence. Interesting, but not something that we need. We can sell you this. We can sell you this. This. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff for you, actually. Here, take all that. Take all that. Take all that. There we go. And what about armor? No armor, and he doesn't have any upgrade materials for us, so here's what it is. But I do see... I got to remember, y'all got to remind me next time we go to camp, I need to make some more food. I could tell the game is having me use a lot of subpar food because I don't have enough good food laying around available.
Open up for more trade. You think Kostia's right, huh? Think of the sort of fish we could get trading with Thirdborn. Better
There
than
we
this
go.
mystery.
Yes, currently doing a Magic Only Destiny playthrough. Oh, nice. Before you ask this shit ton of waiting around and dodging. I thought food would be good and conversations too. Yeah, I did a video going over the mechanics of Ranger, and as part of that, I got the full level of that. Why? Oh, here we go. Of that ability that increases the efficacy of food, and saw what kind of recipes you can get. Like, one of them was +6 to all attributes during conversations, which is kind of wild. So definitely, I'm using food on a regular basis. What's up, Elric? How are you, dude?
Outsiders in the keep? Joffrey really must be shit at commanding the wardens if you got in. Marius? You're back? God's alive.
Yeah, there's not very many
never
games that
thought
have a
I'd
lot
see
of
you again.
replayability.
Mina, is that you? Didn't recognize you with all that whiskey smell around you.
The whiskey helps me sleep. I've been working extra shifts without Petru here.
Petru, do
Things
we
would
know
be a
him?
lot better if he was still in charge.
Former captain of the Wardens of Solace Keep. He has recently vacated the position. Aha. Why isn't Petru in charge anymore?
Something must have happened to him.
What makes you think that?
It's law in the keep that we don't ever leave Solace. Ever. Not unless we're on assignment at an outpost. Your friend Marius here is an example as to what happens if
Oh,
we
Wealth
do.
Infinite. Oh, you
Some
like it,
people
Elric?
don't like that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that
Petru-
too.
He skirted the rules.
So you can really
Has
stack
some
attribute
project
buffs,
out
but
there,
can't go over
that
15?
abandoned warden
Interesting,
tower.
okay.
He usually goes out for a day or two, but always comes back. It's been weeks now, and nothing.
He
I
dead.
figure something must have happened to him. Who knows what's out there? Attacked by Zarips, killed in a lava flow.
Even with a warden's skill, the terrain alone is hostile enough to kill a lone traveler.
That's what I'm afraid of. I begged Joffrey to go after him, but he won't spare the wardens. Gave me a week to cool off, as he put it. So, here I am. Look, I know it's not your business.
What's up,
But you're
Treyarch?
the only one who can
What's
go
up,
in and out
Fading?
of
How
the
are
keep.
you?
If you happen to go by the abandoned Warden Tower, just to the northwest of Solace, keep an eye out for
Oh,
him.
yeah, okay, that
all
makes
right?
sense.
Even a
Will do.
clue as to where he is would help. Maybe I'd be able to convince Joffrey to send someone after him.
I'll do what I
Never
can.
thought I'd see an outsider do more for me than my own people. Thanks, Adiren.
He's been missing that long, and no one thought to investigate?
So what,
That's it. I'm cutting you off.
what is the relationship Marius had with him? A reward would be given for killing a foul undead creature that has been wandering the ash forest. For some reason, it has taken residence in the forest crater. Its very existence is an affront to Wotica. Ooh, they worship Wotica around here. Interesting. Cleanse the tusk of its foul presence.
Put that poor husk out of its misery.
Saka,
Destroy
you
it,
know it.
so that the
You're
soul
too
within
scared
can be
of
free.
Hala to even think otherwise.
Yeah, I'm still having fun. Oh, Fady, you're almost done with it? Nice. What kind of build have you been using for your run? I say streaming like a dragon, then infinite wealth, or playing it by yourself would be great. You love the story of both. It has a great mix of story and combat. Yeah, Elric, it's definitely a game that's been brought up. Even when it's close to Murder Hobo on the Steel G-Bid to try to push reactivity. Yeah, no dice. This game doesn't react in that sort of way. A reward will be given for killing a deadly beetle matriarch. It has established a large nest at Galloway's Tusks and is breeding at an alarming rate. Remove this menace and stem the beetle invasion plaguing the region.
Be careful with this one. We believe it's the source of the beetles infesting the region.
Wanted, Sansa, some Nimdut from Paradis, reports his assistant Renato is missing somewhere in the Tusk. A reward has been offered. Oh, I've already found him, right? Map required, return. The Galloway's Tusk map. There we go. A reward has been given for killing the pair of ogres, that have taken up residence at the old godless shrine. They are extremely aggressive and have refused any attempts to communicate. Worse, they have slain multiple wardens patrolling the area. Kongasar and Krusta must be eliminated. To claim your reward,
Be careful with those ogres. Bastards are tough.
Switch between sword and grimoire and 2 pistols. Nice. Okay, that does sound cool. A reward be given for killing exceptionally territorial spoiling that has been causing havoc in the slumbering fields. It is believed to have been around since even before Nandru's time, but it is causing difficulty for our engineers and wardens that are trying to ensure fresh water continues flowing to Solace Keep. This creature must be destroyed for all of our sake.
We've taken to calling it the Spore King. Not sure when it started or who is to blame, but the name stuck. Unfortunately.
A reward be given for killing the massive fiend Urvalana. This massive bear infected by the dream scourge has been spotted in the twined wood. The god-forsaken beast has slain some of Solace's best wardens and threatens the safety of our people and must be killed.
Be careful. Some of our best wardens were lost to that thing. Bereth guide their souls to a better life. Welcome to the Tusks, outsider.
It's
Be
fun to shoot in
courteous
this
while
game.
in
Oh yeah,
Solace's
that's why I've been
halls, and
using
you
double
shall
pistols the
remain
whole time.
Welcome. Check the board for bounties. Anything catch your eye, feel free to take it on. You'll be rewarded accordingly.
Files you off your 30,000 yen to bribe you, you fight him. Interesting. Guys have a surprising amount of oof.
No.
Is there nobody else
Our
available to deal
fighters
with
are
this?
more than capable, but they are stretched thin. Times are hard. But that's life here in the Tusks.
Why do these creatures need to be killed?
Resources are scarce out here.
Oh,
We
Liquid,
need
is
to
your first
cull the
time doing
competition if we have
core
to survive.
on Wrath of the Righteous? I did a whole core playthrough. If you get stuck in a
Bring
section, you might
Margaret's
want to look
wrath
at what I
upon
did.
the enemies of Solace, outsider.
Depending on what mechanics you're using. Okay, there's stairs over there.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Calm down, bro. Oh, you're the
Outsider.
quartermaster. Warden.
You need something?
You don't see a lot of outsiders here, do you?
Never once. And now that I have, I
Unlikable, nice
can't say I
proactive,
care
wasn't
for
annoying.
it.
Nice.
Leave our keep and our garden be. That's all I'll say on that.
What's up, Meyer? Did an evil playthrough and I thoroughly regret it. Uh-oh, felt so bad. That means the game effectively made me care about the character and the world. That's awesome. That's good at least. Like the trade. Son of Black Haven. Blocking has a 10% chance to restore 20 essence. Plus 50 maximum essence. Huh. That's interesting. Fragment of the Spoils. This map provides information on locations of fragments for Gallowayne's God Totem. Purchase it to see the information contained within. I will. None of that's going to mean anything to me right now. You know what? I feel like it's been a while since we bought lockpicks, so go ahead. Let's get those. And bam! We don't have any totems yet, but we will. We will. All right. We came from over there. So let's see. Anything back here? Doesn't
I have
look
to
like
bring
it.
this to the council's attention.
Who's talking? Boss
I
Salt.
hope the expedition to the Slumbering Fields is doing all right. Shouldn't they have returned by now?
Expedition? What are you talking about? Did I miss something?
You haven't heard? Some wardens were sent to investigate the problems with the aqueducts.
Ah, no, I haven't.
What's up,
May
Sid?
the golem grant them
Need to
safe
play Wrath of
passage
Righteous,
and a swift
but do I need to
return.
play Kingmaker? You don't have to. Kingmaker is a great game. I definitely recommend it, but it's also a buggy game. It's not what I would call easy to play. So if you would prefer to skip it, I don't blame you. But there are some people who definitely prefer Kingmaker over Wrath of Righteous. I highly recommend you play both of them. What's this? Ooh, exceptional quality. I thought all the stuff here should be of superb quality now.
Leave me, please. I would
Feel
just
like they're shorting me a little bit.
So you're the outsiders, my
Be
gods
cool. Hope
led
to
you
do
the
unfair
keep.
one day. I'm never doing unfair. Never, ever, ever,
If
ever,
I have
ever.
to deal with Cosmo,
All's well said. I can't
and
complain
you're
at all. How are
accompanied by
you?
a deserter.
What did you decide for
There's
the
the
temple?
Joffrey I know. Still
What
calling
temple?
your parents by their first names.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
The
Every
temple
time I
where
visit
the
them,
three came from with
should
the
try it
trials.
sometime.
I decided to do
If you have a
Rengar's
complaint, can
ritual.
it wait? I'm already dealing with enough.
Because I love exploring these maps. I ended up killing several bounties without even having the quest first. Yep. I end up always having the bounties first because I always make a beeline for whatever is the major fort and then buying everything that I need. But absolutely, I love walking around in these areas. It's awesome. And if it, well, which one has been mentioned more? That I don't remember. Played about 20 hours of Kingmaker and the story didn't hook me, but I may give it another go. Yeah, I feel like Kingmaker is a very different story from Wrath of the Righteous and still amazing in its own right. And so that makes it well worth playing. But Wrath of the Righteous is the overall better game and it's the more stable game. That choice is hard. I reloaded 3 times due to indecision. Yeah, it was rough for me too. Don't judge Cosmin too harshly. I'm very persuasive.
Doesn't matter. Unless the council has approved it, no outsiders are allowed in the keep.
Not yet,
And
Elric.
now
I don't
one
know.
of
Have a
my
star smell
wardens has
sips
let
yet.
you in. Mihala is going to ream me for this.
Your man's failure. Is it really that bad?
Gods, yes. The wardens take an oath to protect the keep. That includes outside influences.
Yeah, Boss Page. When they lost the license,
Not that you
unfortunately,
know, but
there was
the
no way they were
council
going to
isn't
continue
known
with
for
supporting
their
it.
temperance. None of this is even my job. Not really, anyway. Mihala ordered me to take over for our Captain Petru until he comes
Sup,
back.
Octavius?
but
How are you,
It's
dude?
been weeks and no one's heard anything.
I spoke with Mina. She's pretty pissed at you.
Of course she is. She's in her head thinking Mihala has Petru doing something other than council work. Whatever's happening, I have to trust Petru knows what he's doing. I don't have time to think otherwise. But if you happen to hear anything from Mina, don't keep it to yourself, Adirin.
You ready to bet you an emerald stare? What has he gotten himself into?
Oh,
Odd for the captain of the guard to disappear like that. Let's look into this.
So we have the option of going up or going down. Wait, we can also go up over here, so let's do that. What's over this way?
No, I couldn't possibly. It's too precious.
Someone
Save.
trying their hand at poetry. Entry goes on like that. There we go. Man, I have the caffeine withdrawals as I get myself ready for Ramadan. So the little snaps lately, I understand completely. Before I replay this game, I think I'll try two-handed weapons. That looks fun also. Being able to wield two-handed weapons is always a good time. Yeah, let's go with the lockpick, shall we? And this. Don't read my cringe poetry. No, nothing. 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 Ooh, I almost missed you. There we go. Got you now. Oh, look at that. They try to take up all my little lockpicks. I don't appreciate that. And there we go. Nothing else more substantial. Nothing that tells me. Oh, wait. There's something across over there. Whoa. I didn't even see that. How do I get to you? What is that? Old hammer. That's it. All right. Whoa. That platform above has something as well. How do I get to you? Oh, I've got to get further up and then drop down. I don't know how that works though, but we'll keep that in mind. I love your Solace 2 covers. Also, do very hyped for it. Impressed with how much they improved the visual presentation from the first game. Yeah, man, I think we're in for something special. I think we're in for something special. Hopefully. Which spellcaster Rather Rights is the easiest to use? I've been on a heavy spellcaster loving mood lately. What do you mean? Do you mean as far as party member, or what sort of build is easiest to use? So,
ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
Interesting.
Are they gonna throw us in the volcano if this goes badly?
Hey.
Outsiders, in the halls Nandru built himself.
Father, will you look at the very image of Nandru indeed? The gods send you at the most opportune time.
Is that right? I'm like, oh, this is all cave coral. I actually need this. Oops. Oh, that's a shimmer that I was seeing. Okay. All right.
Ah, the infamous Adiran envoy.
Oh yeah, lockpicks get
I've
used
heard
real
of your
quick, and I'm
resemblance
upset
to
there's
our
a way to
illustrious
reduce the
founder,
expenditure.
but
Nope,
I'd hardly believe it
nothing
if I
rogue
went seen it
related.
for myself. The monks tell us that Nandru
Oracle
had a
Angel,
special
that's
connection
one
to the
option.
land.
Ember,
Since
most
the
consistent
little
spellcaster in my
things.
playthroughs were at the
I
righteous.
wonder if you share it.
I do know Lich and the spellcast is very powerful. It would be my first run, which is why I'm looking for a more easier class to use a full spell book. Talk about a build for me to use from start to finish, like which class would be good to get into spellcasting. Anything that's witch or sorcerer related is very powerful. I'm sorry, anything that's wizard or sorcerer related is very powerful. Witch, in my opinion, has a weak spell book for the most part, and shaman, it's all right, but really a lot of the power from that class comes from hexes. So as long as you go with a wizard or a sorcerer, you'll be all right. If you're trying to go the Lich Mythic path, the advantage of sorcerer is that you're already going to have high charisma, which when you become a full Lich, you switch over to charisma for your constitution. So that's going to be helpful to you. And also, as long as you're able to nail down the specific type of spellcasting style you're going for, sorcerer is going to help you make it very powerful. The advantage of wizard is that you get a much larger spell book. You're going to get a lot more, I'm sorry, not a larger spell book, but a larger variety of spells that you could dish out at any point in time, right? So it depends on what kind of flavor you prefer. The easier one to use is probably sorcerer, but only if you stick to being one specific type of spellcaster. There you go. Sorcerer Damage Blaster is fantastic for sure. Feel like we're in for a CRPG resurgence. I agree. I feel like CRPGs are absolutely coming roaring back. Want to try Lich one day? It's like pragmatic evil instead of mustache twirly evil. But Lich is fantastic, Fading. It's absolutely fantastic. Yep, no problem, Elric. If you're asking if I could track and navigate, let's just say that I've got plenty of experience.
And perhaps Solace is in luck. Our hunters can track beetles, birds, and boars, but do you know what the most elusive quarry in the Tusks is?
Given the climate and volcanic activity, it's obvious. Water.
Exactly. And yet you'd never know it from the way the councilors fuss. It's all traditionalist, traditionland.
Is there a problem with your water supply?
There's always been a problem with it. Chiefly that it tastes of rotten Zorep eggs.
Ooh.
But no one can be bothered to fix it.
That's problematic. So what do you need me to do?
Find the scouts I already sent to fix the problem, if you please. There's an old godless aqueduct system in Slumbering Fields, far to the southwest.
Oh, these are the
I sent a
aqueducts
team
we
to
just
start
heard about.
repairs, but I haven't heard from them.
Existing aqueducts. So one of you people didn't connect them to begin with.
And acknowledge that someone else
I
came here
picked
before
bears
us
for
and
that
built
answer. The
something
gnome
worth
laughed at
preserving.
me.
That's Pargroom pride for you. I call it damn fool stubbornness, since we're all friends. But now that a steady water supply is a bigger concern than cultural pride, the next problem is finding my team.
I got you.
They were supposed to work on the section just north of the southern guard tower. You probably passed it when you entered the Tusks.
Probably. All right. Is that Bard? Okay, yeah.
This
Should not-
is not good.
Oh, good. Someone's come along. I can't believe the only person that stopped is an outsider.
Yeah,
Will you
doing
help
well,
me,
Eric.
please?
Got no complaints, man. Taking things day by day.
My hammer. One
Oh.
of the smiths down below sold it to me, and I'm not likely to get such a fine one again. But with all the construction going on here, still, I slipped and dropped it. I think it's somewhere down there. Do you think you can find it?
Already got it. Here it is, safe and sound.
Ah, you have done me a great service, Amakul. Merty envoy, may your kindness be repaid swiftly.
Really? No XP, no nothing? Is this where... Yeah, it is. I swear I was hearing something over here. I swear when I was standing over here, I was hearing something sing to me. And now I'm not hearing anything. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. All right.
Found a spider the size of my face in my quarters last night.
Wow.
Again?
That's disconcerting.
I bet the officers up above don't have to deal with that.
On the bright side, the legs are pretty good with you.
Rose, and intrigue. What time is it?
So Sorcerer is more strong in a way that if you have an idea of certain spellcasts you use, that's interesting. Sorcerer, the strength of Sorcerer is that it's spontaneous spell casting, which means all the spells that you select, you always have them available. Whereas with wizard, I forgot what the type of spell casting is called, but basically you have to manually select the spells you want to have available after you do a rest. And so it's you've got to be much more, you have to take the risk essentially that you're not going to have access to the spell that you really want to use, whereas that's never a concern when it comes to sorcerer. But sorcerer gets less spells to choose, and you have a smaller amount. Do you end up having a smaller amount of them? If you choose cross-blooded, you end up having a smaller amount of them. There we go. Prepared spell casting. That's what it's called. Right. So wizards are prepared spells. You have to put them in your spell book before you go out. And if they're not in your spell book, well, then that's just it. So you're limited by how many slots you have. Spontaneous spellcasters, they have a certain amount of slots, but it's available to all the spells that you have selected. I forgot the name of the sorcerer that gets a pet.
Who let you in here? What do you want?
Exactly. Was that Hammer Lady a quest? It was a quest fading. Like, this game has some quests that are, like, don't come into your actual quest log. You know, it's just things that people ask you about that you could do. Usually I get some money, some experience, an item, or something when I complete that. It's not, oh yeah, thanks, and then just move on. I had an option to ask, what would I get if I did this? Which usually it's the option to like force the issue or be greedy, and I didn't feel the need to do that, but maybe I was supposed to. There we go, Sylvan Sorcerer. Yeah, that's the one that has a pet. I get Tim Burton vibes from it too. Oracle's the same, 11 cast of Area of Effect, Light Blast. Yeah. But he's going the Lich route. Are you hiding out here?
No, of course not. Who am I kidding? I must live, no, suffer in squalor now. Unfortunately, none of the merchants in the keep have things that
you like
live
style
up to
over
my
realism,
tastes.
Treyarch? Did
But
you
as
see
long as
the
Valhalla
Fable
continues
footage?
to
How did you
shun
feel
the rest
about
of
that?
the lands, we must make do with an ever-shrinking supply of true goods.
Apparently there's a trade caravan that's supposed to be here soon.
Truly? Oh, how exceptionally convenient. I shall have to wear something really dazzling.
Sorcerer Lich is fantastic.
Now, shoo, let me change.
Dog is definitely one of the best pets. So having a dog with you would be awesome. Because dogs bites. When a dog bites, it automatically attempts to trip enemies, which knocks them down. Very, very effective crowd control.
An outsider. I've never seen someone so tall.
That's funny. You're closed, right? Yep, you're closed.
Take pride in our home, fellow Pagrunin, for Solace is an impenetrable fortress that can withstand any assault. Move along, outsider. Consultation hours are... Oh my.
Her voice doesn't match her look to me. You're staring at my face, aren't you?
Well, you must admit, it is striking.
Wow. What can you tell me about Nandru?
Ah, our beloved founder.
50-50. I haven't seen the recent footage, but I saw they were kind of mixed in stylized world. But the characters still have relatively realistic faces. So are you against realism in your games, Treyarch?
Many believe
Magic Gathering group threw a fit because of the Final Fantasy crossover product. Finding hard to defend my Weibo cred. Why are they throwing a fit? I don't understand.
Regardless, many of
you love the way Veilguard looked? I had no issues with the environments. I thought the environments were amazing. I did not like the character models. What's up, BioArc? How are you, dude? You haven't gone on the... What do you mean you haven't gone on the disc yet? What kind of person was he?
He was compassionate, eccentric, and charismatic. He knew how to draw out the best in his people. A true leader. Tradition says that when he knew his life was ending, he sought quiet solitude, knowing his work here was complete. Not a word of tradition, spoken or written, speaks ill of our
But I would think a lot of Magic the Gathering fans would also be fans of Final Fantasy. What are they doing? Are they creating cards based on Final Fantasy characters the same way they were doing with Lord of the Rings? Did Magic fans have an issue with the Lord of the Rings crossover? How have Nandru's traditions changed?
If you ask these absolute Zarips, they'd say not at all.
It's a purity issue?
I maintain that our solace is more in Sorina's vision than Nandru's. Our founder envisioned a safe place for all who reside or explore in the
Borderlands
Tusks.
2 was amazing. I didn't like Borderlands 3 all that much, though.
Sorina's vision was more about safety for the people already within Solace. Outsiders be damned.
One of the most revered leaders, Serena oversaw the building of Solace after the devastating attack from outside raiders, roughly a century after the founding of the keep. To aid in recovery efforts, Serena instituted a broader charter of new traditions to which the people of Solace adhere to this day. Who was Serena?
Blessed Serena. She led Solace's rise from the ashes centuries ago, when an attack breached the walls and ruined our keep. She was a forceful and diligent leader who
Boss Page, you
oversaw
could, but
the
I just felt like
rebuilding
there's
of the
not
keep
enough Magic the
and
Gathering
established new
chatter
traditions to
occurring
keep
to
us safe.
split it out into a different
Many,
channel. But if
myself
you feel like there is
believe
enough, then
her
by all means, let's
traditions
do it.
conflicted with Nandru's, which were more suited to a Solace in peacetime.
Do you know anything about a garden?
If you ask about the tilled ground made for growing plants,
Yeah, I was just
no.
thinking about that, Triarch. I don't consider
Very few
MTG to be
here
like a
have that
pure
knowledge.
product. They do these type of crossover
but
things all the
Nandru
time,
did
right?
speak of a garden from time to time. He created the Wardens of Solace to oversee that garden specifically. No
Repurpose the
one can say
BG31?
for sure
Okay.
what the garden meant to him, for none has set foot there.
Or you could repurpose
I
the
fear I
Veilguard
cannot
one.
help
But
you
somebody
beyond
was mentioning
that.
that they felt like it didn't serve a purpose anymore.
What more can I do to enlighten you?
But crossovers like Fallout, Street Fighter, and Warhammer are a bridge too far. What are the crossovers that make sense then is my question. Like, what's a crossover that MTG fans were okay with? Yu-Gi-Oh? What do scholars do in Solace?
We pass on the oral histories of Solace and seek
character
to
makes you hate that they're
uncover
a
those
good villain?
historical knowledge we have lost over
Sounds
time.
good, Boss Page.
In return, the unenlightened Jetuli of Solace curse, spit, and throw objects at us. It is truly a symbiotic relationship.
His philosophy seems
All
controversial.
philosophy is controversial here. Thoughts that do not challenge tradition might as well be tradition themselves.
That's true. Hasbro doesn't do good crossovers. I like the Warhammer crossover. Why do you like that one, Thaden? MTG were okay with Lord of the Ring and D&D since D&D is owned by Hasbro anyway. But Final Fantasy is considered a bridge too far. Let's just throw some. Good lord.
Wodica, huh? Guess the Pargrunin have that in common with that here.
I noticed that.
Nandru looked to Wodica for inspiration when he created the traditions and laws of Solace.
Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. And Volti.
You must be the outsider I've heard so much about, yes?
I am.
I am pleased to meet you.
He has both Magic and Tekken and Warhammer 50th
Marius?
status.
Won't the commandant be surprised? What can I do
Interesting.
for Solace's most fascinating guests?
What's your role here exactly?
I am an attendant of the Council of Solace. I do whatever they ask of me, frankly. Currently, it is my honor to watch over the Shrine of Wodica and keep it as pristine as the goddess
Graha
herself.
card. Sad.
You mean it's
Interesting.
your honor to stay where the council can
Have
keep
they
an
ever
eye
done
on
a
you?
crossover that you all were really, really excited about to the point that you bought up a bunch of cards to try to get specific cards from the crossover?
The way I heard it, Bolty had a reputation for taking things from the armory and selling them to traders for a profit.
Uh-oh.
I paid my debt to Solace. I have changed.
Yeah, well, the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
council was
fall off
keeping you
pretty
close
hard?
by, just in case you haven't.
I used to love it in college.
Good.
Used to play it all the time. Ooh, treasure map. The blade that hungers. Longs to plunge it into soft tissue and slash across vulnerable throats. Good lord. Holy smokes. Adraban is 16,000. That's just egregious. That's just absolutely egregious. All right. The blade that hungers. All right, let's see what's down here. Is this? Yep. So we went up there and then came all the way around. Let me check up here real quick. Blackie, what's going on? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch, dude. Right, I talked to him. Then I came here and then, yep, went in there, went all the way around. So, yeah, we're done with that whole area. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Whoops. I had to spend $80,000 on a suit of armor. Oh, that's right. You gotta go down here. Oh, okay. So you're saying the smith is down, but below?
If I were gonna have a drink with one of the gods, I'd pick Abidan.
Why?
I feel like a shrine of Abidan among the forges of Solace is rather self-explanatory.
Finally, Forge Masters. So did I. They just took the mainline TV series in a dumb direction and didn't do well. Oh, so the TV series ended up negatively impacting the card series. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Nothing good lasts forever. Nothing good lasts forever. You got to enjoy things while you got them. Okay. And Outlander. Well, 40, 50-year-olds whine about a card game's identity makes me put life in perspective.
Banging and quenching.
He's got a better one as loot.
They came down to tell us that we had outsiders about. I swore I misheard. I probably should have cleaned up the place.
Not apologize for. A clean forge would be very strange.
I suppose it would. We just don't get many outsiders down here. Ever. I am Forge Master Della. Recently appointed, I should add. Old Master Tassa passed away, and the council appointed me.
Master Tassa died? I figured that old lady would live forever.
You know, I just noticed the eye on the
Turns out
side of
death
Marius's
comes for
hood.
us all.
It's actually pretty cool.
Surprised me, too.
Sorry to hear about your old master.
Thanks. She was a great master. Even if she could have used the odd
Theme
bath
feature is
now and
small
again.
mode. You
But
declose the
that's
client,
beside the
so
point.
no ads,
What
community
can I
updates,
do
etc. So good. Helps me not get lost in the nonsense easier. Nice, okay. Gotta do for you. Why do I have the ... Let me try that. Oh. Nope, that doesn't do anything. That must be a bug. Seems like that shouldn't be shown. Where do you get your materials?
We have mines throughout the Tusks, though most of them were abandoned until very recently. Most of our material comes from reforging old equipment. Someone dies or retires and we make something new from their stuff.
It's a fine tradition. If you
Oh,
don't
you
mind
got
going
that
on patrol
too,
in your dead
Lordran?
uncle's old
Okay.
pants.
Mock all you like, outcast. This way has worked for centuries.
What's going on, Naka?
What can I do for
Thank you. Put quite a bit of work into them. Why were their mines abandoned?
Like most things around Solace, they got too costly and dangerous to maintain. The council thought it best to close them down. Councilor Kostya has argued to get some of them open again. We might be getting some new ores sometime soon.
Showing the star metal. I've been told to look for a blacksmith in Solace Keep to work this metal into something special for me.
Is that Abaddon's shiny beard? It is star metal. I've only had the pleasure of working with it a few times before. These days I work more with the quill than the hammer.
Needs more shrooms?
I
did the best I could.
And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy
Black
man to be
Fist,
working
what's
the
up,
forge
man?
again.
How are you, dude? I hope
miss
you're doing well. I'm glad you were happy with Solace 2 footage, man. I'm really excited about it also. Can't wait to stream it. Let him continue.
The heat of the flowing lava. The feeling of power as you shape metal to your liking. The rush of adrenaline when an errant spark lights your beard aflame.
Keep waiting.
The burn of sore muscles that have worked a hammer for hours. The rhythmic tune the metal sings as you work it.
So beautiful. You really enjoy smithing, don't you?
Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, is it? Oh, no, never mind. Let's not get carried away, huh? Back to business.
Wow.
I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. Simple enough ask once you know the secrets of star metal.
What else?
Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my hands on this stuff. A star metal
An arquebus?
Now that sounds like a proper challenge.
An arquebus sounds perfect.
May Abaddon guide my hand, and this trial be worthy of Magrin's attention.
This ought to be good.
Here it is. A firearm
Moonstrike plus
unlike any
1.
other. I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus, for it will strike your enemies as fiercely as Abaddon's hammer struck the falling moon.
I see why you're the Forge Master. Thank you. This is an incredible weapon.
You are most welcome, outsider. However,
I got 3
this
things of
material
star metal,
is
though.
unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments, and I will forge for you a blade unlike any other. Though with more star metal, I may be able to upgrade the Moonstrike Arquebus a bit more.
Ooh. Let's see how you can further empower the arquebus.
Let's. I've been looking forward to doing this for a long time. Proper rifling for the barrel and a bit of weight balancing will do this arquebus wonders.
Always a privilege to watch a master at work.
No question.
Here you are. A
Heaven
firearm
Strike. It even
unlike
changed the
any other.
name. Damn.
Use
Plus
it to
2.
rain death upon your foes for me, eh?
They'll never know what hit them.
That's what I like to hear. Good hunting, outsider.
I have more star metal for you. Wait, what? I just told him I brought more star metal.
You're back. What did you miss? What?
I have more star metal.
Blessed
There we
day.
go.
What would you like done?
You mentioned a sword. Show me what you can make.
Very good. This shouldn't take long. Let me show you why the council chose me to be master of this forge.
So is
Now
there
this
star
I
metal
have
in
to
this
see.
area? Can I find
is
some
done.
to upgrade the sword?
Call it the Meteor Blade.
Wow.
Never before has anything I've crafted held such
Yep.
a wicked
Huh.
edge.
These are automatically legendary? That's crazy. Another masterwork. You have truly proven yourself, Forge Master.
Thank you for your kind words, outsider.
What's the
I will
post-launch
take them
support
to
for
heart.
Avowed looking like? Got any insight on how long a support window they have for more content fixes? I don't know about that, but in the Bloomberg article, they said they're definitely looking at DLC and they're already considering a sequel. Yeah, with metal crafting. Boss Babes, did you play KCD2? By the Revnot Bounty? Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Awesome. Let me see what you got. Oh, this is the armor you were talking about. Oh, wow. Heavy armor that slowly regenerates essence. That's interesting. You and your companions receive 4% damage reduction. That's nice as well. All right. All right. We'll go ahead and take 2 of these. And Gauntlets of Devotion. Hits deal 5% bonus fire damage. Negative 10% stamina cost while blocking. Interesting. Pretty sure I'm going to need more of these. Damn, I'm already down to 22K. That's wild. 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 And let me get some more of these just to be sure. And oh, I do have a couple of things I could sell to you. That was it though. Meteor Blade. No, Meteor Blade is superb. Heaven Strike is also superb, but they're not first level superb. So this is 2 levels and this is 1 level. Nice. So a full combo attack gives the hit enemy negative 20% damage for 15 seconds. Damn, that's crazy. And hits deal 10% bonus frost damage. Wow. For a sword called Meteor Blade. That's interesting. Heaven Strike. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Nice. Andra Scorn. Hits deal 10% bonus frost damage. Very, very nice. And yeah, that does way more damage than the pistol that I have. Super cool. Super, super, super cool. Yep, no problem, Lordrin. Didn't appeal to you at all? If we ever do community games or MMOs, I'll go hard in crafting. Okay. Sooner or later, I'm sure one of those types of games will come out that attracts me. So a couple of people asked me if I plan to play Doom. Am I hearing? Oh, here we go. Oh, there goes Petru's key. Could have saved my damn lockpicks. You know, always, always, always look around instead of just going for the lockpicks. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Lost all my damn money. Yeah, some people had asked whether or not I plan to play the Dune. It's going to be like a survival MMO, right? I didn't plan to, but I might end up checking it out. We'll see. Between the Panels games purely depend on the talents for lore. I'm a lore nerd, so I enjoy chatting for 10 minutes with every NPC I get. Me too. I'm a lore nerd when it comes to Pillars of Eternity, at least.
If we open our gates, we will talk about this later.
Yes. Ooh. Me? Aw. First, let me steal from you. Collection of papers. Eat jerky, whatever that is. What's... Ooh. Oh! Where's your key, lady? Huh. KCD2 is better than Avowed. Some people will definitely feel that way, Corn. That alone is worth it. I cannot take this zealotry any longer. Uh-oh. Somebody said they have had it. All right.
What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
Damn.
I trust you came back to us for good reason.
You owe Marius a debt of gratitude for warning you of danger. He didn't have to come here.
We do. That's why he isn't in shackles and being brought to trial right now.
Reasonable.
We can discuss shackles after we've talked about the Steel Garrote. They're coming for Solace Keep.
Nonetheless, returning with an Adiran in tow was foolish, Marius.
Foolish? I'd call it treacherous.
Right. Well, how about we all pile on Marius after we're sure Solace is safe?
We believe the Steel Garrote has entered the Tusks. Your lives are in danger.
Our order has survived the threat of these lands for hundreds of years. Wardens patrol the region day and night. There's no danger in the Tusks that can catch us unawares.
They nearly destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for Solace, even these ancient walls won't save you. If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
Although I wonder why we should bother trusting you. We heard that you were responsible for a great many deaths in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer.
Ooh. Major criticism is I just wish there was more. I guess I still want that Elder Scroll hole in my heart filled, but this is just a good romp. Yeah, there's nothing else that's like Elder Scroll. You know, when you got that itch for Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind, what other game is really filling that gap? We have Final Fantasy 14 guild members who live their entire playthroughs as craftsmen. Bless them. Nice. I found the lore in Pillars 2 far more interesting than Pillars 1. I think Pillars 2 did a great job of expanding on it for sure. What's going on, So Cold? What got me into Final Fantasy 14 was an Omnicrator. I was just a stab reaper. Nice. Like KCD, but Avowed not having 10 sack carrying missions is a plus. Yeah, I talked about that before. I feel like Henry constantly gets treated like a scrub in that game. I did what was needed.
Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious. What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds like you have something in mind.
I agree, Fading. I just wish that Bethesda would have made a new Elder Scrolls rather than remake Skyrim again. Well, they're working on a new Elder Scrolls now. We'll see how it works out. I'm not excited, to be honest with you. Help us put an end to the Dream Scourge.
There is no Dream Scourge in Galawain's Tusks.
Nor has there ever been.
Every settlement in the living land suffers from it. It's only a matter of time.
No. The soul of Nandru protects this place.
The soul of
protects
Nandru?
his wardens. No curse may touch us here.
These are unusual times, Mihala. Regrettably, I must confirm the envoy's tale. Our messengers have heard as much from Paradis, Fior, Thirdborn. Perhaps we have only been lucky. What if Nandru's Aegis no longer protects us?
I do not believe it. But I am not unmoved by the stories we have heard
Treyarch,
from the other
you
settlements.
just said that you were looking for Elder Scrolls Itch. KCD2 is basically Oblivion without magic. That's basically what it is. But it's like Oblivion on steroids. It's like a much better of the a much better version of the Oblivion system than what we got in the actual original game. Show us the path to the garden and we will.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of
settlement
years.
System and ship combat.
There was a bridge once.
Yeah, exactly.
It fell in Nandru's time.
Yeah, I'm straight on that.
How do you know of our garden, envoy?
A god is imprisoned there. They spoke to me, begged me to come.
The garden is our sacred purpose. Its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself.
I get
He
you.
once wrote that the island spoke to him. Perhaps as it has spoken
Hope you
to
like
you.
it if you get a chance to try it,
The
Treyarch.
envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face. I recognize them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
Well, believe it. I'm a godlike of the being in the garden. Maybe Nandru was too.
The godlike are gone.
There's at least one left, and he's standing right in front of you.
Perhaps you are what you say, but it does not matter.
How so?
We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, envoy, you will have to discover it yourself.
Great.
That is what your supposed steel garrote must be in the Tusks to find, isn't it?
No, they just want
I
to follow
fear
me.
you and they will be disappointed.
No, well. Could you at least tell us where we might look?
Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways.
An
for
accident of flesh and cartilage? Lady, nothing
You
about my
are
face
an
is an accident, and that's
and will
100%
remain one
obvious.
forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built.
What are you talking
You
about?
and those like you are why we are here. The wardens exist to stand in your way.
Well, damn. I hope you are. Ooh! I hope you are prepared to do so with steel.
Envoy, be practical. You may be uniquely capable, but there are hundreds of us.
So, I got enough
There
bullets.
are 3 of you.
You don't realize how many bullets I have. You're making a mistake, but I will respect your wishes.
Good. Be sure of it.
Kostya, see the envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential
Inconsequential, lady.
With
Really?
all due haste, Mihala.
Got you.
And
Okay.
Marius, don't stay gone so long next time.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come back.
Follow me, Envoy.
Guess face
Right.
look like a mic.
I warned you they'd be useless.
Embedded in
Or
portable
maybe I
colony.
didn't, but I thought about it. You'd be better off tracking the steel garrote. At least they're not useless bureaucrats.
Truth.
Politicians are alike everywhere, aren't they?
All right. Key over here somewhere? Nope. Can I talk to her over here? Ask her why haven't you let me into your
Still
chest?
lingering, Adirin?
We need to talk about Petru.
Captain of the Wardens?
See the
He's
folks on
away
the
on
raw
an
thing
errand
for their
for me.
games.
What about
I don't want procedural generation. I want handcrafted worlds. I don't want settlements. I want well thought out civilizations. That's the way I feel. A pretty lie, but we both know that's not what happened.
pompous Adirin? I don't know how you found out, but I'd warn you to stay out of the Council's business. Petru's ideas are a danger to Solace and go against his oath. If you must pry, I can assure you, he is safe, and he will stay far away from Solace until he can be trusted again.
So he's being re-educated. Imprisoning those who have different ideas than you is wrong, Mahala.
You know what? I'd almost think you genuinely believe that if you didn't carry an Adirin crest. Now be gone. I have other work to do, and I do not need to justify myself to you of all kith.
Of all? How dare you?
Petru's alive, but he's on Mihala's bad side. Honestly, dying's probably easier.
Unfortunate. Where's the other dude? Oh, is he waiting to escort me out? Is that him over here?
Envoy. I just wanted a word before you went on your way.
If you're going to knife me in the back, you'll need to be sneakier than that.
Knife you? God have mercy, no! I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken. The young suffer. But Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden to her core. I think she'd rather we starve than ask for help.
What is going on in Solace Keep?
There are just not enough resources to go around. And it's causing people to fall ill. She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade for the resources we need.
I've never played Legacy of Kain, but I keep hearing about it.
There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our
I hope
oath to
Avowed gets some
Nondu
good
is
DLC too.
treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
She did seem quite passionate.
She's a zealot. She forgets that doctrine is worth less than living. Much like your Inquisitor Ludwig, I suspect. Two
You
sides
know about her.
of the same miserable coin.
Sounds like it.
Mihala has firm principles, and I respect the strength of them. But it's all so pointless. If we stay in this keep, we will surely die. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving.
Script and went, this is
Change
tedious, and
must
play their
happen.
roles perfectly.
We need to leave
Legacy
the
of
keep.
Kane is a good
you
YouTube video
understand
binge.
me?
Oh, really? I'll keep that in mind. What do you want from me exactly?
The keep.
What's up, Sarah Bonde? Legacy of Kane is one of the best dark gothic fantasy vampire games ever. Is Legacy of Kane a good game to stream?
We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let Nadir in trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. If I could only start the conversation.
Huh. Why haven't you?
Mihala won't have it. Our isolation here is not elective, but imposed on us by her.
For one of the biggest sins is
And non-druid.
time travel.
And our long
interesting.
traditions.
And humans so good at rapid righteous.
Is a tricky thing to end, Envoy. People
Human
become
is a great option in
attached, don't they? To the old ways of doing things.
Just hurry up and
Even
tell me you
when
want to
those
sell
old
your
ways
people
are
out to a
killing
deer.
them.
Come on, bro.
I have tried to broach the topic of trade with her many times, as have my predecessors with her
you could beat it in like 6
predecessors.
hours?
Clearly, we have gotten nowhere.
You get an audience that is willing to listen to Kane and Raziel doing lore exposition every few minutes. What is she afraid of?
Outside influence. The call of the wider world.
Okay.
She doesn't voice it, but she fears that if our wardens know the comforts of the lands beyond our borders, they will
They
want
got
to
no
leave
clue what's on the
Tusks.
outside? That's interesting.
She's right. There's a whole world out there free from all the Saka and misery of Solace.
Then why shouldn't they leave?
Is this place even
I would
necessary
rather
once I get
abandon
through with the
every
garden?
tradition and forget who we are, than watch my people suffer needlessly for pride.
It's more than pride. Your traditions make you who you are.
And without them, we are not wardens. Let the
I
wardens
hated
die
him,
then.
so I didn't help him at all.
If
even
my
though I'm
people
evil,
might
you can make
survive.
choices sometimes that are good. Count me in trade. Assuming I can help, what will you give me in return?
Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but
What's up,
I know
Fami?
you might.
You
were
didn't miss
right,
much. I've been
you know.
running around picking up quests
The
in
Steel
the
Garota are
Solace
in the mines at Mount
Fortress.
Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman.
No doubt. You knew about the Steel Garota the whole time?
I lied to you. I'm sorry for that. I didn't intend to make you look like a fool. But I couldn't let Mihala know the
Extremely
truth.
satisfying being evil and
She
wrapped in
would have had
righteous.
us rushing
Probably
headlong to
some
our
of the most
deaths with no
satisfying evil
thought for how the
playthroughs you can
situation
have
could
in gaming.
advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Steel Garota who find it, I don't care.
You got all the way up to the council and you don't care anything about the garden? Crazy. Ha ha! No wonder you're so afraid of Mahala. You're a traitor.
I'd rather be a traitor than responsible for the death of my people.
I'm not so sure
Can't
this is
argue
the
with him on
evil
that.
route. Like,
The Inquisitor is a
he could very well be right that without
questionable
outside
creature,
help,
but
his people will
she
starve
might be
out.
all that stands between us and doom. She has the ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us.
Ambassador Hilgard is a reasonable man. You don't need Ludwin's support.
It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't have his ear. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many times. He refuses to lend
He's
his
very
ear.
short and has a lot to talk about.
But
So that era games where they
if
were
a
very
powerful
tight
ally were to
experiences
speak on
and
my
not a lot to
behalf,
chew on, but you can finish in a
there
short time
might
if you
be
know what
something
you're
I
doing.
could offer him.
Got you. Okay.
Something like the keep.
You give them the keep?
Wow.
Have you lost your resplendent mind?
Damn.
Solace Keep is just a place. You're looking for a way to help your people, aren't you?
The Keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me.
I'm not going to side with him, only because I plan to do
Adir
another
and
playthrough
the
where I
Stilgarroth
completely
in
side
exchange
with
for
Adir
goods
and
gold.
Ludwin, and obviously in that playthrough
That's
I'm
a
going to help
sensible trade in my
him. So I want to see the opposite option.
Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people.
You have a point. Hopefully Mahala will see it.
Kind words I did not think I would hear. I doubt she will, though. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger.
It's kind of weird the way this game almost constantly portrays Adir and Ludwin as the evil people, and yet at the same time they give you these major decisions where it's really not clear whether or not siding with Adir is the evil choice. A crumbling castle will protect them. You're a fool if you believe giving Adir a crumbling castle will protect you from them.
It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who
Really,
did not.
Kane would be awesome, but I am biased and
I
may
thought
see the
you'd
game
empathize
through
with the
rose-tinted
smoke.
glasses. Is
Your
the game
quest for the
available on
garden
PC?
Is also a fool's errand.
Regardless of what you think, I will find it.
You are not the first person to have said that. I want you to
Colin
get
is
what
the
you
limit.
want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too.
Before he gets what he wants, as in, I don't care if you kill her. The Stilgarroth are unpredictable. They may force my hand.
I would never ask you not to defend yourself, Envoy.
Uh-huh.
In any case, the Stilgarroth are at the Mount Forja mines.
To
get there,
primordial depths. You already told me this.
do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirians can forge a
It's
mutually
all based on
beneficial
perspective.
alliance.
Adir isn't really that evil, depending on the
That
framing.
will not happen
That's
if
one
there
way
is
to see it.
unnecessary bloodshed. Also,
What is it?
well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living
I've heard
Archives.
about the Living Archives.
A monastery dedicated to preserving our history.
Blood Omen and Blood Omen 2 are
The
available.
monastery
But I say
hasn't been in
Blood
touch in
Omen is
days.
so
And
ancient
I
by
can't
this point
spare
it might
Warden
need
to check
emulation.
on
Are those Legacy of Kain games?
Look in on him.
How many
if you
Legacy of
can.
Kain games are there?
Right, I get it. He wants us to run his errands.
Seems like
I
it.
do, Marius. Because I trust you. And by extension, I trust the Envoy. Is that so outrageous? You were missed here. Whatever the front I put forward may have led you to believe.
You have a funny way of showing it.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, Envoy.
This might be the longest conversation we've had the entire game. When outposts go dark, it's never good.
The fear that you're right raises bile in my throat. Look in on him.
Hey, Dark City! You finally
all
got
I
through
ask.
Dawn Shore? That's awesome, dude. Hope you've been having a good time. I'll go to them. Where can I find these Living Archives again?
They are to the north of Solace Keep, along the main road.
North, so then it's going to be a while before I
And
get to
beware, if my warden's reports are accurate, there are a considerable number of Zarips between here and there. Look for Elder Grigor at the archives. He should be able to give you a full accounting. I pray nothing terrible has happened. Thank you for this, Envoy. You are more than the villains your people are made out to be.
Why,
Tough
thanks.
position, but I believe he's trying to do right by his people.
Do you now? Let me save here, and I just want to see. Castilla has been making moves behind your back.
I'd watch your tongue, Envoy. Slandering a council member is not going to get you far. But talk, Envoy.
He's tried to make deals with Adir behind your back.
I'm amply aware of his courtship of Adir. None of that matters. We all made an oath. So long as I breathe, the dwarves will remain here to protect the garden.
Legacy of Cain covers Blood Omen, Soul
Try
Reaver,
not to
Blood
waste
Omen
my
2,
time,
Soul Reaver 2,
envoy.
and Defiance.
Some of us have real work to do.
Really? She didn't care? Alright. Fine, lady, if that's how you feel. Blood Omen covers Cain's point of view. Soul Reaver covers Razio, who is Cain's foil. Defiance is when their stories intersect and conclude. Huh.
Any news, Andrada?
Sorry, Geoffrey. Captain. No, the Council's still going at it. You know how Mihala is.
Well, sucker. Fine.
Alright.
Come find me.
Time to leave. Actually, will they let me? Dude, how is it that I never got a single fast travel marker the whole time I was in here? Like, I don't understand how that's possible. All right, so this is Ward. Locate the Steel Road. And there's a bounty all the way up there. So we'll start with the bounty down here. Oh, Slumbering Fields. Okay, that's the Spore King. Locate the missing Aetherian caravan. All right. Time to start combing through the map, yo. Boop, 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 boop.
We stand upon the
The
precipice
loading
of change.
screens for this game are freaking amazing. Like, I love that art. I think it's really awesome. Elemental, what's up, dude? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Let's go ahead and upgrade some of my stuff. I can't upgrade that. Oh, wait. I need blackwood branches. And that requires petrified wood. And that requires hardwood. And I don't have enough for any of that. Ain't that something? And I guess, wait, no. We don't want to craft that. Yeah, okay, wait. Huh. Whoops, no. We're not ready for that yet. They said, if I made one more of these, yeah, I can do this. Gamison, Legendary Empire. And you are now legendary. Look at that. Dragonhide and Bloodwrithe Toadstool. And, oh, here we go. And that's based on Cave Corral. And did they say Dragonhide? Dragonhide. And that's based on Balrog skin. Okay, interesting. Now, I'm a little annoyed, disappointed, whatever you want to call it, that I can't upgrade my pistols, but we'll get to that. Put that away. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, there we go. I forgot. We now have. Got just that quick, so we gotta have his strike. So that should be my main. What? No. There we go. And there we go. And excellent. That should be my name.
Anyone else finding it hard to breathe?
Chill out, bro.
Dear. Focus on something else, dear.
I could talk to
how
party
terrible
members,
the
but
Tusks smell.
We're here. Stay with us, Marius. The feeling will pass.
Right. I'm alright. It's like I'm being chased by something I can't see.
We're here, Marius. You're safe. The only thing chasing you is yourself.
God. I'm the last person I'd want to be chased by.
Somebody said, I forgot who said it on my channel, but they were like, they hate the way Marius's panic attacks are handled in this game because it feels like it's written by people who know nothing about it.
Unknowable shapes.
What's eating at you?
The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place.
It's a testament to the Burgundian spirit that they can survive here.
The rule of the wilds. What will they do to gain such victory? Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
I've never betrayed anyone and I never will.
An oak, everlasting. Why?
Last lucky day was 2018. It's probably around last time I logged into Marvel Heroes, which is the main MMO that I used to join into. I'm nothing without my principles.
Oil in a lamp. It burns to sustain itself. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break?
We have to trust each other. Not everyone is a potential enemy.
Trust. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
You know, I think I just changed my mind. Ooh, look at that purple sheen. Oh man, I'm a fan of that. That's kind of pretty. I kind of investigate the Warden Tower, locate the steel garrote. There's a part of me that almost wants to go just straight to the steel garrote, but nope, we're gonna be disciplined. Side quest first, main quest afterwards. Yeah, that's a blunderbuss for me. I just got it. So all that star metal, I turned it in and got myself a new blunderbuss. And I got a new blunderbuss and I got an upgrade on it. So really, really cool stuff. What is this? Oh, wait, what? This? Oh, this is how you travel back. Whoops, my bad.
Not bad enough for going into more godless ruins. We're also walking through...
Look.
Stop all that complaining, Marius.
I used to wonder if the stories about the Tusks were just a trick to keep the rest of us out.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Here we go! Here we go! Over here!
Like that. Stunning on a regular basis. A fan of that too.
Take a moment, people.
Take a moment. What's up, Silver? How are you, dude? Stumble over more star metal and realize you missed out on the best possible version. Yeah, that would suck, but I'm not too worried. I feel I might have to go with the Yachtley Kai. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Somebody was telling me that you really don't need to have a tank. Because I'm more of a soft target, I've been treating it like tank is just absolutely necessary, but maybe it's not. It's gonna suck not having a tank during boss battles though. Oh, but you know what I forgot? I can pull out the bear and the bear can taunt anyway. So yeah, because otherwise This is just gonna annoy me. So we're gonna put out Kai and then take Yaxley, because that just annoyed the crap out of me. Why not Yaxley and Marius? That's what I'm doing. I said I'm leaving Kai. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby. Man, I'm supposed to win with no subclass.
What, like it's hard?
For my teacher one focus spell. What is this? Chest. Nice. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Nope, can't loot that. Alright. Anything else around here? What is this? Calcified fire beetle nest. I don't know what that means, but okay. This is where we just come from, right? Thanks, Silver. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, we definitely appreciate you all hitting the like button. What is this? An exceptional great sword. I'll take it. Focus spell thing. I pick evocation. I don't know what type of, you said you're going to be a blaster caster. You need precise shot, and there's some other feat that's required in order to ensure you don't take a penalty when performing ranged attacks against enemies who are, I forgot what's the situation, but there's some sort of major penalty you can end up taking when trying to attack enemies in range if you don't take precise shot and whatever that feat unlocks. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That was a mistake. Where am I going? Oh, it seems like I'm heading in the right direction. Turn up, okay. And let's go ahead and do a full save, because this looks like it's going to be, oh, wait a minute. So you, and then you, and then you, and then you. There we go. That makes sense.
Can we finish here? Quickly, before I lose my lunch.
I am confused. Uh-oh. And confused no longer.
What's this? Enjoy the pain,
Still, once again, forgot to make some more food. Oh my God. All right, I assume you are. All right, nope. Nope. I assume wrong. I thought he was attracting all of them, but no, that's not the case actually. There we go. There we go. Oh, you got a queen over here. Good Lord. Eldra. still alive. We good? Sheesh.
Nice work.
Nice work indeed. Nice work indeed. That was no joke. Some of that caught me off guard. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's another way in. Okay. I'll check that in just a moment. What is that sound? Good Lord. And there's something up over there. I want to get all the way up there. How do I do that? Where does this go out to? How did that miss? Nope. Okay, now. Did I have to do it this way? Yep, I have to go through this way, okay.
That's done.
This is a pain. That's why I wonder if you could recommend a blaster ranged magic build. I like Druid the most for raining magic down on enemies. They get because the nice thing about Druid is they can do good damage and good crowd control all at the same time. They have a spell called Returning Storm that allows you to both damage and stun enemies. That I always found to be pretty cool. Wizards I find really good at crowd control and summoning weapons. I don't like them as much for pure damage, but you can absolutely use them for pure damage if you so choose. Wait. Oh, is that here? Yep, there's some. Oh, switches. There's switches around here somewhere. I never saw any switches. Oh, that's irritating. Where are the switches? I never saw a single one. Huh.
Right behind. I have the job.
You asked for it. Looks like the beat.
Good, we're good. What am I around? What is this? The Writhing Ruins. Rather Righteous is amazing for sure. Uh-oh. I didn't realize there's an elder. Mellow Mancer, what's going on, dude? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Is this the... Yep, that's the camp that I had already unlocked. I haven't seen a single switch the whole time we were running around here. Not one. Not one switch did it seem like I was missing. Where in the heck am I supposed to find those? Actually, you know what? Was it a blaster that I made? John, recently I did, in my last couple of videos that I did for Deadfire, I was ranking all the classes in the game, and I'm pretty sure the very last one I ranked Chanter, and then provided a build for a Chanter damaging type of character. So you might want to check that out and see if it's the type of character you're looking for. Obviously, Chanter is based more so around Bard, so I wouldn't call it a blaster caster, but if you're just looking for someone who can use spells and damage people, this might fit the bill.
Keep quiet.
Watch this.
Playing on casual and Wrath of Riot, a good idea for a first run. You can play on whatever difficulty you want. Like, you can change the difficulty at any time, so just put it on what works for you. You might decide that you want to put it on core at first.
They've certainly left everything else.
Or Luca.
What sort of expedition chooses to cross a valley full of lava?
Well, isn't that an excellent question? Oh wait, there's another body over there. This. Okay, I know. Why am I not? Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, those damn ruins are going to irritate the hell out of me. Wait a minute, have we been on the top of that? What is this?
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that. Something.
Is there any way we can...
I am happy to hunt. I will leave talk to Solace.
And okay, let's actually go in the opposite direction, but I still want to go here. I wonder if the switches are just at a completely separate location. But that's not the way any of the other doors with switches work, though. That's the only thing that gives me pause. What is this?
Half of Shatter's guard died just like
Warden
that.
Farmer.
Always this, always that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to sea.
That's not happening. And there's something up over there. Ooh, look at that. I feel like they've been kind of stingy with the
We can't live out here like this.
with the fast travel markers. And look at that, we got a store too.
Ray still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until a replacement comes.
Lich isn't late. Lich is one of the early ones. However, you automatically get access to Demon. You have to do certain things in order to get access to Lich. I have a video on my channel that walks through everything that you need to do in order to unlock Lich. You're allowed to trade with me?
Oh, don't worry. We're long past that.
Right, you've had your fun. Let the poor Nim dude get back to work.
See what you got. Sell that. Whoops. And this, right? Yeah, okay. And this, there we go. Sky Mother's Embrace. Plus 3% damage reduction, plus 20% move speed. Now I'm straight. Cruel Command. Pyro attacks deals plus 75% stun to enemies with full health. Interesting. Hits deal 10% bonus fire damage. Huh. And then he's got some Adraban. Ooh, got a treasure map. Definitely want that. And Blackwood Branch. I want that. I'm pretty sure I need more Battle Rock skins. I don't think I need more Cave Corral, though. And I'll get one of these. I'm kind of low on money.
I might have something for you, Envoy.
Well, we already checked with you. Unlocks room with the storage key. Exceptional. Ooh, there's an upstairs. Damn, they sure do love their jails around here.
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep. Why? Kostyu's really starting to raise a stink. If it's true what they say about Shatterscarp, I better
Jar
eat
of
fast.
gunpowder stuff.
I won't miss my last meal.
Well, that's what that's about. Oh, it goes up further. Interesting. Gonna become a ledger real life? By then. Ooh, storage key. Look at that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Patience rewarded. Although it's going to be kind of weird being able to just open that gate up right next to him without him saying so much as a word. But hey, I'll take it. Oh yeah, we're at 91 lockpicks. We don't need to be buying lockpicks anymore. I think we can let that go.
Oh, this tower has gone downhill, hasn't it?
Good. Good of you to know this, Yachtsley. Good lord, there's another floor?
Try to breathe. Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Hi.
Damn.
I see. In the darkness.
Damn, that dude is going through it. He done seen something that he wished he had never seen before. Oof. I feel sorry for you, little buddy. That is rough. He's like, I ain't never gonna be the same after this. What's this? Nothing. Yep, I unlocked this. There's a Lich Guy called I unlocked the Lich Mythic class for 3 years ago, and it's 3 minutes. That's probably the right title. I don't remember it being just 3 minutes, but it might be. Oh, that's right. Didn't I want to get to the top of this so I could, it's gotta be up here, right? So I could drop down on the other side and loot something that had been bothering me. Here we are. Rocking for a while tonight. What's going on, Ambajonti? Working on a long pitch dock. I could use the company. I'll stay on as long as I can, dude.
Bandits and outcasts along the paths.
Damn. I wonder if they plan to throw some bodies on top of there. Alright, now. Where does this go? This goes where I wanted it to go. Alright, nothing there. But I can hear something. Maybe it's a little bit lower. Let's check and see. And it's getting louder. Alright, so looks like I'm still going. Oh, here we go. It's right here in front of me. Excellent. Leap of faith, not this time. A little bit steep for all that. Just a wee bit. Excellent. And there we go. And I think at this point, excellent. All right, now put these away. Come back around here.
Hey, I might have something for you.
What is this? Ooh, you're building a giant Lego? Giant Lego of what? Sentinel boots.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many dropped dead suddenly?
It was a sacrifice needed to slow the Dream Scourge. I wonder if they react as a hostile fashion if you choose the other option.
Needed? I can't say I know much about what's been happening beyond the Tusks, but...
The Lego Baradurs.
You're
Sauron's
here and I'm glad
Tower?
for it.
Oh,
The sentries were
that's awesome.
You have
Will
the
it have the
same
like Eye of
features as
Mordor at the top?
Taller, of course, but nevertheless. Wait, is that you, Marius?
Gods, here we go.
What happened to your accent? Did you lose it?
I did. So Nimdudes like you would ask dumb questions.
Well, good to see you alive, regardless. You know what? I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
That's awesome, Fading. Are you on the Discord? If you are, dude, I want a picture of the tower when you get done with it.
Founder of Solace.
Tag me on it. I'm curious
We have
what
a
it looks
statue
like.
in there.
I might have
You
to
both
buy it
share,
for so that my daughter and I can
similar
put it together.
features around
I
the
want to get
face.
her into more adult Legos.
Anyway,
like she had the big Lego
Tusks
blocks.
never
when
offered us
she was
much,
a little
and that was
girl.
before the
I think it's
Beatles
probably
rose in
time to
their
get into the
numbers.
next phase of Legos.
Never mind the Zorims. Or the Dream Scourge. Oh, fucking Amalia.
Sounds like you're overburdened. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what there is to do. The Beatles and Zorips come back faster than we can cut them down. And Amalia... gods, where do I even start? She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate.
Awesome. Sounds good, Faden.
Leave.
Why did they do that?
Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us.
My pleasure,
Made a
Elric.
request
Anytime,
to the
man.
keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that...
No drama, no hostility, no insult. So a
fighting broke
prime
out
target
at
for
the
the
gate.
steel garrote.
The warden and I rushed
Basically,
from our
Bobby.
leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back.
If I was doing that
Now
kind of
she
run,
set
I'd
up
try to
camps in the
recruit
wastes.
him.
The main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
To what oath do you refer?
To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the Tusks. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath, well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea.
Can't you talk to her? Is there no other way to resolve this?
All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations.
I got you. All right, what terms will you accept from her?
I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for treading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the Tusks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
Interesting. Lich is lawful evil.
Hey.
So basically like Inquisitor Ludwin. Look at that. Nice bit of coin right off the bat. I like that. You know what? I'll go ahead and buy the other one. Whoa! I shouldn't have done that. That was more expensive than I thought it was. I was not thinking. I was not thinking when I did that. But I did it, so we're just going to go with it. Damn, that was rough. All right. Ooh, that arquebus is so pretty. I feel like, damn, this place is going to annoy the piss out of me. I don't even remember where that damn room was. But it had 3 switches. Why didn't I see any switches? You know what? No. I'm going to leave this alone. Let's go. Oh, wait, whoa. Wait a minute. There's one. Okay. So they're here. They're here. I just wasn't thorough enough. And so now I need to just look around. Switches are around here somewhere. Since I saw you can also be neutral evil. Okay, yeah, that works too. That works too if it's your preference. Wait, I feel like I just went around there and curled back around. So hold on, I curled back around from the bottom. So let's go up higher and see what happens. Actually, now that I think about it, aren't there usually cords of some type? Check up here just to be sure. So this is a cord. Where's that? Here we go. This is the door. And do I see any cords coming out or whatnot? It doesn't seem like it. Alright, so here. Let's go over this way this time and see what we can find. Here we go. I was just being goofy before, not thorough in my searching. It's irritating. Very irritating, but I think we will figure it out. Ooh. And here we are. Very nice. Why did I make it so dark? Ooh! Very nice upgrade materials. I'll take that. Okay, now. What's next? Oh, wow. There's like no quests that are right close to me. Amelia Camp. Oh, talk to Amelia. And, okay. Looks like there aren't any other ones. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and talk to Amelia. I like the guy who gave us this quest, so now I'm interested in doing this for him. Let's see what she has to say for herself. He seems like such a swell guy. Why you gotta treat him so cruelly? What am I looking for? Oh, here we go. Already been there. Come on. Top Warden Tower. Wait a minute. Did I hear something? No. Shouldn't be hearing anything. Excellent. Alright. Now, we go around the tower. Have we? Yeah, we went over here because I remember going into that little corner. And we came over here as well. Talked to the farmer. He says something every time I pass him, which makes it odd that I can't say anything to him. But it is what it is. Let's keep going. Let's get back to the main road. If this is where we're going. Or maybe not. No, this is just a path that'll get us through. No problem. How's this working right now? Yeah, we'll need to come back down, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. Oops. Bet they were a couple of worst family. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, something's creeping around. I don't appreciate it.
Get off!
Ah.
What?
Good. Seems like it. Let's have one more.
That's all of them.
Excellent. I wonder if it's hard to hit the level cap. I believe somebody said the level cap is 30. Doesn't seem like I would have enough content to get up to 30 from 21, but maybe I do. Uh-oh. Have we encountered the first body we can't loot? Seems like it. Oh, here we go. We can loot it. It's just in a different space than where the marker was popping up. Not the worst problem in the world. All right. Looks like we can come around from over here. Maybe, possibly. Yep, over here. Here, and hey, look at that. Let's go ahead and do a full save.
Who goes there?
She looks like a hard woman.
If the dead don't walk. I lost that bet then. So you did find a way out.
Amalia, always a pleasure. Yeah, I found a way out, but here I am, right back here again.
You don't know how much that twists the knife. Here you are, back after your escape, while we're literally dying to get out. And you've brought in a dear and a friend. Who are you?
I've been sent by the power to seek a parley with you.
Parley? Radut. First he refuses to let us leave the Tusks, and now he sends you. I won't talk. Not with you. I don't trust your lot, Adirin. Don't think I'm not wise to you and yours.
What are you talking about?
Go fuck yourself. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn!
I'll tell you the same thing I told Radut. These banners mark the dead dirt we claim as our own. And as long as these banners fly, as long as we hold our own, I have nothing to say to you.
And if I take those banners?
You'll learn what it is to suffer. Now get out of here before it gets ugly.
Don't kill Warden Outcast. Acquire the banner from the cave camp. Acquire the banner from the ruined tower camp. Oh, okay. Cave camp is over there. And the ruined tower camp into Westing. Yeah, I like her too. Give this lady the business. She's alright. She's just a little twisted up by everything that's been happening to her. This is a rough place to live. I don't behoove her a little harshness. It's okay. I wonder if we can talk to the guards and they'll just let me and they'll just let me take the banner. Gotta pick one game to be gone for the world. Which would it be? For you, it's
Looks
League
like
of
we
Legends.
Be careful.
You sound like Boss Pays. That's the same kind of thing he says. He thinks League of Legends is the scourge of the earth.
Keep quiet.
Can I? Oh. Oh yeah, these ain't skeletons. Okay, I can go ahead. Excellent. Marius is much more chill in this particular area. I've actually hated him literally for like the entire game, but in this particular area that is his home world, he's actually pretty cool. And it's definitely been more enjoyable to have him on the squad. I get these down. Oh, I go up from here. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Someone there.
And I believe we're good. Excellent. All right. Part 1 is done of hopefully keeping this happy couple alive. Or at least least giving them an opportunity to figure things out. Just really gotta give up if you steal a few bits of cloth? I don't know. This is an excellent question, isn't it? Excellent question. Yep, nothing in between, huh? Okay. Oh, that's her camp, so I don't have to worry about going on over there. We'll deal with that later on. What's over here? League is trash. Boss Page is right. It's a nightmare. Screamer. And Zara over there.
Envoy, watch your left!
Avowed. I don't think we've seen that before. Oh, crap. All right. Ooh, blood-ride toadstool. Nice. We need that as an upgrade component. So it looks like we can loot it off the enemies. Ooh, corroded key. I don't know what that's for, but I'll take it. Ooh. Ring of major deflection. Okay. And more upgrade tool stuff. Okay. Excellent. Just get rid of Valorant, League of Legends, and Outcat 2. So you just don't like multiplayer games in general, huh?
Ever did. Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever. Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad
It's like those
hunt
doors
today.
kill each other over
That
loot,
just
possibly.
makes it worse. Another monument to Nandro.
I knew what you meant,
Just
Alfred.
more proof Solace Keep doesn't know its own priorities. Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to finish it.
Sounds like you're unimpressed with the sculpture of Nandru. What's the story there?
Only a story of waste and foolishness. All that time and labor could be spent on better things.
Oh,
Councilman
I said
Costian
Outcat?
is right.
Oh, my bad.
What's the point of honoring Nandru when our people are dying? We should be feeding our people and gathering medicine for our sick. There's a time and place for creating frivolous monuments. This isn't one of them.
No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need.
The sculpture does seem wasteful. I don't blame you for being frustrated.
I hope not. It's not just me. Many of us are also upset by this obsession with the past.
Hey,
Forget it.
it'd be nice
What's the
over-
point of talking Pargrunen business with an outlander?
At the end of the day,
Just said
we
I
still
agree
need
with
to
you.
hunt. The keep needs whatever meat we can get.
All right. That, oh crap.
Here they come.
Oh. Oh, big mistake.
Didn't realize they were all out in the open like that. Okay, now let's save. So that's the way up if I just walk up.
You asked for it.
Don't see anything.
Bastard.
Well, that was fun.
Wasn't there an invisibility option in Ranger? Yeah, but I never picked it up because I've never needed it before. There was always another way in order to be able... Ooh, there's a special door over there. There was always another way to get whatever I wanted. Oh, whoops, are these grenades? Yeah, they sure are. What am I close by? Not really close by anything. Let's see, it's on the other side. I just looted that chest. What's this? Ooh. Wait, this has some... Oh, that's right. Find the mixing expedition team. I'll do that in a second, but first, I want to know how I get to that door. Ooh. I am thankfully so forgiving. What is this? That place was skinny dipping. It's interesting, but it doesn't have the door that I was looking at. This is the door. Is there any sort of switch? No. That didn't do anything. Oh, here we go. Excellent. And looks like you're supposed to drop down. Pick up the invisibility ability. Allows you to do a sneak attack, and if you grab sniper, I think it's called range, you can deal guaranteed sneak attack damage of cooldown. Yeah, that's too much Mickey Mouse for me. Trying to turn on invisibility every time before I start a battle. It just didn't seem worth it. Then level 2 or 3. Level 2 increases the damage that you do. That's true. That is true. Ooh, 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 we can come around the back. Right. What's up, Lordrin? We're doing a quest now to help this guy who we're not sure if it's his wife or just his family, but somebody's trying to get out, and consequently, she's basically at a stalemate with the guy who runs the nearby fortress. Like, I guess she wants to leave the overall area because she's sick of the bullshit. He's like, I do not deserve this. He's like, we gotta stay. Oh no, I can't get up this way. Damn. Nice thought, but no. So I gotta get up the other way then.
This is a bit too crowded for my taste. I suggest the back door. It's more fun anyway.
Right, well, I was looking for the back door and didn't see one. Did I miss something? No. I don't think so. I think she's just talking to be talking. Nope, it wouldn't let me grab on that. He actually is funny. If I wasn't so irritated that I don't know how to infiltrate this camp, I would have already been laughing at that. That was funny. Okay. I don't understand how am I
This is
supposed
a bit too crowded for my taste.
Uh-huh.
I suggest the back door. It's more fun anyway.
Or maybe the back, there is a back door, but it's on the other side. So let's see, if I come all the way out and then around, maybe the other side is where we can have, where there's a back door available. Let's find out. So I might as well.
Quit moving.
I really do enjoy actually in this game. Yeah, it's funny how divisive she is. Like either you really, really like her or you really, really don't like her. I haven't seen anybody in between. Personally, I'm a fan. I enjoy her immensely. I think she's absolutely hilarious. But there's definitely a couple of people on the Discord who have mentioned they absolutely despise her. How am I supposed to infiltrate this freaking place? He can clearly see me. clearly sees me. I just don't get it. Oh. Could I infiltrate from on high? I want to enjoy her in a more personal way. Wow, Rick. Let's see. What if I come around this way? Oh, nah, I'm okay with you seeing me. I'm gonna have to take that.
Get off me! I bet you found that one.
Ooh. What's that?
Got a shot.
Well, that was fun.
Okay. What is this? Thought this was gonna be a back door to the camp, but apparently not. What y'all got going on here? What ability is triggered by the whistle sound? What's up, black dude? The whistle sound is when I call in the bear. I whistle and my pet comes a running. Kind of funny. And there we go. For this quest, this part, I just ran through the camp and grabbed the banner without killing them. Won't your party enemies? Do you have to fire at an enemy before party members will start doing it? Couldn't find a stick away, so I just ran through the camp without them knowing it just didn't kill them. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even know that that would be an option. But now that you said it. Oh, so I think, no sooner said, I think this is the way I'm supposed to sneak in. So let's see, yep. Guarantee you this is supposed to be it. All right. Well, that helps a little bit. If they could, you could just leave them at camp if needed. No, you can't come out. You have to take 2 party members with you. They don't allow you to leave, they don't allow you to run solo.
What was that? Found you.
Here we go.
Get them!
On the left!
Yep, that worked. Fascinating enough. This is not Elder Scrolls, exactly. You are absolutely meant to have Companions with you at all times. Thanks, Black Dude. That's awesome, man. I didn't even realize that would be an option. I automatically assumed that my party members would start going crazy and that I wouldn't be able to make that happen, but it wasn't a problem. Ooh, champion. I'm not sure though. My party members wasn't in to kill them. I was in and out fast. So was I. In and out with no problem. All right. I was afraid Yahtzee was about to nuke the camp single-handedly. That would have been rough, but fortunately we avoided that. What's up, Chairman? What would you like in terms of DLC for this game? Well, I definitely would love to have Chanter or Cypher or Shapeshifter mechanics. That's first and foremost. I don't feel like we've gotten nearly enough Pillars of Eternity cameos. Like, I'm shocked we haven't run into a dare. Considering Matt Mercer has already been involved with this game, I would have thought for sure we would have seen him. So I would love some DLC where we actually have more clear Deadfire tie-ins.
What do you want?
That would have been really nice. What would I also like? I love the deities. The deities are actually my favorite part of Pillars of Eternity. And so something that would allow me to communicate more with the deities the way we could in Deadfire also would be really, really cool. Like I really want to talk to Wodika and get her perspective on, trying to take down Sapadal or whatever the god's name is, and their perspective on, hey, there's this other deity here that we didn't even know existed and it's super powerful, so stuff like that. That's probably what I would want some DLC for. What about you, Chairman? Show her the banners.
Damn. The dream is over then. If we can't hold our banners, we've no hope of surviving the Tusks.
I'd take
At least
it,
not
Bobby.
like this. Still, if you got those, and we still have Kith to tell the tale, then maybe you're not all bad. Maybe you can help. Let's talk inside.
All right. Parlay. See you later. I told you I'm not all bad. Ooh. Unlocks with Outcast key? Definitely want Cypher, and also, different race options. That's a great thing as well. Yeah, I feel like character creation in general needs to be expanded. It's just, you don't have nearly enough good options. So that's a great call out as well. Definitely agree.
All right, I'll begin by thanking you. My wardens still live and breathe. I don't take that for granted.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of you to say. You're welcome.
Credit's all yours. Now, let's get to business. I'll be blunt. I don't know how my wardens and I can reconcile with Redoute or with the Keep. We spilled blood when we tried to leave Envoy, and we've spilled more hoping to hurt them enough to change their minds. Never mind our reasons for marching on the gate. That's not something that's forgiven.
Nevertheless, let's see if we can find a path out of this thicket.
Murder is a pretty thorny fucking thicket, Envoy. I don't see how this resolves well. They'll never let us leave. Even if they forgive us, the evils that drove my wardens to the gates won't go away. I don't see how we're not fucked.
Let's talk about those problems. What exactly were they?
There's no food. The land itself is hostile, making life in the tower unbearable. Maybe it'd be easier if we had trade, but the Council refuses that. And even if they allowed it, our existence in the keep is against our nature as Pargrunen. We're meant to roam. Nandru's oath forbids that, though. We're only born to die here as we watch over the garden. No one escapes. Not anymore, anyway. There were expeditions out, in the past. My father led one before I was born. Died on a hill I'll never see.
Tell me about your oath.
What is there to discuss? Nandru set the course of our lives hundreds of years ago. To watch over the garden forever. Never mind that our nature screams
What's up,
for us to
Christopher?
roam.
Yeah,
We're
all of
supposed to
the
stay put
dwarves
and waste
in this
away for
area
the sake
speak
of
with a
garden
Russian
we'll
accent.
never know.
Very, very interesting. Huh. Look at my face. Tell me we're not sometimes born to serve an oath whether we want it or not.
Point taken.
Let's talk about life in the waste.
You've walked the wastes. You know what we have to deal with between the beetles and Zarips.
That's in your favor. The worse it gets, the better you can argue with the keep.
True. With the way that supplies are dwindling, it won't be long before they have to start making some big changes. We can take advantage of that.
About the food situation.
There is no food. We're fucking starving to death. The Tusks don't give us much to eat now except for beetle, and I'm not convinced anyone can survive on that alone.
Doubtful. No one can. That's what put you into a position to lobby the keep to open up.
That's a point. They might not have a choice soon enough. There could be a chance for us then. All right, I'll take all of this to my wardens. I think it'll be enough to give them some hope. But do you really think Radut and the keep will leave us alone?
I wouldn't be here if they weren't willing to work something out.
I know, but it's still hard for me to believe. We've not got any other choice, though, so... If that's the case, then I'll talk with my wardens. I'll make sure they accept the peace.
Not ideal, but better than prison.
We won't bother the tower or the keep, so long as they leave us alone. We'll find a way to survive. I wish I could give you something as thanks. All I had was the armor in that chest over there. But you already opened it, so...
I haven't opened
I'll
the
let
chest.
you carry the news back to Radut. Thanks again, Envoy.
I didn't open this armor. I didn't open this chest. What is she talking about? I'm confused. Did I get some armor? Right, I don't have any crazy armor. Is that a bug? Right, that's got to be a bug. But the crazy thing is, she's saying if there's a dialogue option that says, hey, you've already opened this, then that means opening it is possible, right? So the key has to be around it somewhere. That's a bug, because she gave you the key? Oh, damn. Probably because you interacted with her before talking to her. You serious? Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's try this. I'm curious if that's the truth. Wait a minute. This autosave. No, let's do this manual save. Had a different outcome for her, and she gave me the key to that chest. Yeah, that's what I want. Hey, black dude. That's exactly what I want. So here, let me talk to her without touching the key chest at all. But then it makes me wonder, how do you get that key without her giving it to you? Because there's no way for you to pickpocket. So how does that work? Very interesting. Let's see what happens. We'll go straight over to her. No doing anything else. You're welcome. What exactly were they? Oath. Come on now. Talk about life in the waste. That's in your favor. Food situation. No one can.
I know. If that's the case. We won't bother the tower. I wish I could give you something as thanks. All I had was the armor in that chest over there.
What in the hell?
I'll let you
Alright, so it's definitely not that I touched it though. And yeah, it's definitely not letting me open it up. I hope that wasn't like crazy good armor that I really would have wanted, but whatever. That's annoying. That's definitely annoying. Alright. Yep, there's that. And that. And here, right? It would seem like there should be no way for you to get that key without talking to her. It's berserker scale, so not something I'd be interested in then. Might be a big didn't happen to me, and my outcome had to do with her dad bug. Oh, is the guy back here her dad? Must be a bug. Didn't happen to me. My outcome had to do with her dad. It's called the Outcast key, and it's to open a chest that was in that area we were just standing in. All right, dude.
Welcome back to the tower, envoy.
Oh, can you give me the lay of the land?
I don't know what to tell you, except that it's best to keep to the road. Believe me when I say you don't want to know our lands.
What's life like in the tower?
Danger without any of the excitement. These days we do little but hold the gate, kill vermin, and ship their meat back to the keep.
I met Amelia. We've come to an agreement.
I'm all ears, envoy.
She'll keep the peace. It's over.
Thank the gods, and thank you, envoy. I will honor the agreement. As long as they remain peaceful, we'll try to get along. Thank you, envoy. You don't know what a relief this is. Even if it is all so strange, the thought of people leaving the keep. I have to wonder what is going to happen next. The world seems to be changing.
Interesting. So he doesn't mention any sort of like relationship between the two of them. And I really felt like there were hints that they knew each other, you know? Like to some degree he was hurt by what was happening, but maybe not. What did he just give me? Oh, Sentinel boost. Ooh, plus 60 maximum health, plus 15 maximum stamina. Ooh, that's nothing to scoff at. And asphalt, oh, this is what he gave me. Plus 10% attack damage and 20% critical hit damage with pistols and arquebuses. Holy smokes. 15% crit damage. So yeah, we will do that. And you will go back there. Plus 5% damage reduction. Interesting. Yo, that's awesome. Because I say the only way to get the key is by killing her. Interesting. Yeah, that's not true. Huh. That's interesting.
If you're buying, I'm
like Christmas and Easter fall on the same day. Basically. Any gems? Hey, I got a few gems to sell. And then and bat. And none of that. We're good. And back up to 30,000. Look at that. Cave Corral. I think I have so much of this I don't need to buy anymore. Yeah, I'm good on the rest of what you got. So, oh, and let me also, so abilities. Not a companion ability though. Ranger. Let's see. Sniper is definitely nice. Or I could go. Oh, I'm also at the point where I could go for that. You know what? The more stun, the better. I'm stunning enemies on a very, very regular basis, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I'll take it. All right, now let's see. Let's go back to camp. First of all, where do I want to travel out from here? Yeah, I guess I can go clear up that and then clear up all of this. Oh, and then go do those as well. So here, let's go here because I should be able to upgrade some of my stuff a little bit more. And then take it from there. Ooh, look at that. All of them available. All right. So, yep. I'll take that. And you need 2 more Adraban to become legendary. My armor is already legendary. Cool. Let's see. So, wait a minute. You need 2 more Adraban. And we only have, wait, no, we do have enough. There we go. So I will go ahead and do that. And bam, very nice. Glasswood branch. Do I have the ability? I do, but I have to use Blackwood branch in order to be able to do that. And I need more Blackwood branch right now. So I'm going to chill on that for now. I cannot create a Blackwood branch. I cannot create petrified branch. So for right now, we're just going to chill on all of this, even though, so we do have the ability to create more legendary. Yeah, we got the ability to create more legendary stuff when we're ready to. In fact, Dragonhide and Bloodrife Toadstool. So Dragonhide requires Balrak Scrin, which actually I know I'm good with using more of that. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And then, what was the other one? Oh, Toadstool needs Cave Corral, which I don't think, well, oh yeah, it does come into play here. But, doesn't come into play there. And he only needs 6. So, Toadstool. Yeah, that's fine. And then upgrade. There we go. There's no new game plus, so there's only 4 areas. Yep. What do you mean armor doesn't work? Thoughts? When I got to the guard, they shoved all the Adraban in my face. Oh, okay. Is that the way it works? I'm disappointed they didn't add Puke Stabber to the game. Imagine running around your face and vomiting. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Picking it all up should put a quest in our journal so we can upgrade them as we go. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. All right. So this is, so you do use Bloodrife Toadstool for guns as well. Interesting. But I'll get my armor correct, and then let's see. Yeah, more. Damn, 44 Dragonhide. That's kind of wild. Is that the way it is for you as well? So you're gonna need 26 Glasswood branch, which I'm gonna go on a limb and say is difficult to create. All right, but we got these going
that
for
meeting
us.
of the Solace Council did not.
Oh, that's right. So what's your deal here? So power attacks deal high shock accumulation. Power attacks deal high shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Ooh. Killing an enemy has a 25% chance to cast Crackling Bolt. Isn't that what? No, this is, yeah, that's the same thing I got with Karak's Pride, actually. And I kind of like it, to be honest with you. Power attacks deal high frost accumulation. Oh, it's dealing frost accumulation. Yeah, that doesn't really. So wait. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. God dog it. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Power attacks deal high frost accumulation to nearby enemies. killing an enemy gives you 5% damage reduction for 10 seconds. Nah, I'm straight. This is the one then. There we go. Shout. Which gun do you use, Fading? What do you mean, shout?
Lot of exactly what I expected, honestly.
Joe Willie, Karak's Pride, and Disappointer.
Arguments over
I
text
switched up to I got Fair Play instead of Disappointer. Killing an enemy, right? Because every time I kill an enemy, it restores 10% of my maximum health and 50% of my maximum stamina. Every time I kill an enemy with that gun, so that's really, really nice, really helpful.
Centuries ago,
For a lot of it, it's just Obsidian referencing themselves. Really? I haven't even looked at the Obsidian at the achievement list.
It doesn't resolve our feud.
I should do that.
It does make them more entertaining.
Do you think there's hope for the Council? Or are they too stuck in their ways?
Do I look like a new-sunded politician? There's a reason I spend most of my time as far from civilization as possible.
Well, I'd vote for you, dearie. If only to see you squirm.
Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
Galloway's Tusks has a certain austere charm.
I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw, day in and day out?
Probably.
According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
I agree. People should be free to choose their own path.
You're not alone. A lot of people in Solace would agree with you.
Exactly. It's not a home if you have to lock people in it. Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to.
And all that you gain from your exploits enriches Ravatai.
Yeah, strength through striving. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle, but people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
What do you think about Kostia's plan for a deal with a deer?
I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it.
It's a good deal for a deer.
True, but I don't think it's a bad one for the Pargrunan. Rawatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land.
Will the peoples you've absorbed into your empire feel differently?
Some would, some wouldn't. You of all people would know there's no simple answer to that. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir?
No,
or
I don't.
striking out into the Living Lands?
Anything's better than this. They should take their chances elsewhere.
I only hope they get that chance.
You've never been to Galloway's Tusks before?
Never. The Pargrunan of Solace are notoriously suspicious
I
of
think
outside.
we had this conversation. All right, that's all.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let me just check real quick.
How is it that the air up here is both thinner and thicker?
All right.
We'll be covered in ash by morning.
Let's see.
We really must stop meeting like this. People will talk.
How are you dealing with everything?
Oh, just wonderful. My home was attacked on the order of a woman without a heart or any other major organs. Then everything that happened in Shatterscarp and Ringrim's offer. I've been so lucky. My life right now is, well, it's wonderful. But there's always been something missing. And it gives me this kind of jittery feeling that makes my fur stand on end. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Have you spoken with Kalichi about this?
A little. We've spoken a bit about my, shall we say, restlessness. But I've not had a chance to tell him about Ringrim's offer yet. Quilici will be supportive, of course. He's wonderful like that. It's just hard to ignore these thoughts with everything happening. Not that I didn't have options before, of course, but now they're louder.
I heard the arguments of Fior. You're used to loud.
A fair point, my dear. I suppose I needed a moment to rant. Thank you, Envoy. I appreciate you lending an ear. I'll leave you to your vices for now.
So weird the way, I know I said this before,
really
but the way it
must stop reading
teleports me around after
Sweet dreams,
each conversation
Envoy.
is odd.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack.
Custodia seemed more innovative in his thinking, at least.
If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're
I
guarding
agree,
it in
Lord
the
Jim.
first place.
Yachtley
If
is
anyone has a right
fantastic.
to enter the garden, it's you.
Wherever I go, I have to prove myself to strangers.
Such is the life of an envoy. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way.
Facts. Let's talk about Galloway's Tusks.
Go on then. I'm listening.
What do you know about Galloway's Tusks?
I've heard the wardens are very set in their ways. For better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
I heard about that. The council wasn't interested in trade?
They weren't interested in outside help. The wardens value self-reliance. Maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun. For you.
That's about you. We're so close to the garden, are you nervous? Oh, I don't think you
yes.
asked her about that.
The little butterflies in my stomach are more restless than ever. When I joined you, I needed to put a stop to the dream scourge. So much has changed since then. There may be nothing for me in the garden. Nothing I haven't learned outside of it. But I still want to see it for myself.
You are tempted to collect a few samples and further some research?
Something tells me the garden would defy any attempt to measure it. One cannot catalog the impossible. On a journey such as this, it's better to cast aside your expectations. They can only weigh you down.
Okay.
You too.
Does
anyone?
Nope, she's got
We're
something
on the
else.
precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp.
What's up, Doodlebug?
All we need now is the
Change
courage
flashlights
and
with
wisdom
companions.
to
An example
brave the
being that
unknown.
Shodi can be a harvester of gone. Blood maze thaumaturge. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'm relying on you to provide the wisdom.
That shouldn't be a problem. I've done a lot of learning in our time together. Are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious.
No, I'm comfortable with the unknown.
You've certainly faced it enough times. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
Earlier, you were worried that you'd taken the wrong direction with animancy.
You've been paying attention. Since
I
we
have.
met,
Good of you to
everything I
notice.
believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
They must have felt the same pressures that you did.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads.
You couldn't get the training
And for
from
the
Mario,
first
so that's
time,
interesting.
it's
I got
fine.
it from him. Got the
Perfectly
other three,
fine.
just not his. Oh, that's weird. I think you just made a breakthrough.
Did I? Huh.
Did you get all the rest of his
don't know what I
conversation
expected.
dialogue? Like, did he regularly
Feels
talk to you in
nice.
camp, or did he stop
Glad I
talking to you
could get that
completely?
off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments.
Awesome. Want to
Go
ask
on.
about you? Nope, that's it.
Thanks
all
for
right.
talking.
You got anything else? And nope, looks like we're good. Hey, actually, let's talk to you.
Good
just for
evening.
sure. Good evening. Yep, you're good.
Not
and
before
then
I've done
finally,
some reading.
Mario's.
Envoy? Coming back to Solace.
Never had a conversation
It's
option?
not easy for me. A lot of memories.
That's unfortunate.
Not all happy ones.
Did something happen here? Yeah, I was about to say that it's still not clear why he had to leave so badly. Mahala seemed to think highly of you.
She took an interest in me when I first came to Solace. No idea why.
Oh, for some
I
reason
was
I
an
thought he was born
outsider
in
and a
Solace.
child. She had every right to make me someone else's problem, but she didn't.
Mahala has a bigger heart than she lets on.
A real liability in her line of work. She tried being a secret benefactor for a time, but I figured it out. Anyway, I need to ask a favor.
Ooh.
Possibly.
He finally has a
big
quest?
one.
Of course. What do you need?
Since we entered Solace, I've been... Memories have come flooding back. It's been all I can think about.
It's only natural. You were gone a long time.
Seeing Mihala, I remembered coming here as a child, but there's more. There was a village, and something went wrong.
Do you remember where the village is?
The village should be north of here. I remember godless ruins and a flow of lava and a large circle of some kind. I need to find that village, if it exists. There's something there I need to find. I just wish I knew what it was.
We'll go there as soon as we can.
My thanks, Envoy. I know this isn't directly on your path, so I appreciate it.
I got you. Let's talk about Galloway's Tusks.
What do you want to talk about?
Do you have any tips for surviving in Galloway's Tusks?
I promise you've never spent time anywhere like this. I have tips that might even be news to you. First rule in Galloway's Tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. Make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose
quest
every now and then.
Tilt.
Ash
Nice.
builds up faster than you'd expect.
What can you tell me about Solace and Galloway's Tusks?
Mount Forja erupts every few years. Usually just small little burps of ash and a few extra lava flows.
Burps of ash?
It's like it wants
Crazy.
to remind everyone it's still here. Which is ridiculous,
So,
really.
into an invoker.
Smell that rotten egg scent on the wind?
Also can
That's
multi-evoke with
Forja.
either Wodoka
As
priest or
much as I
trickster
want to
rogue.
blame it on Kai.
It's not a regular
Just
wizard,
another
it can
reason the
multi
people
to
of
animalist
Solace
druid,
tend to stay
troubadour
inside.
chanter. That's awesome. That's really, really freaking cool. I might have to use that when I play Deadfire again. Heard anything interesting out
Nothing
there?
I can think of, no.
Alright. He's got
Right.
everything. Get some rest. Alright.
You too.
Let's make sure. Does he have anything else?
Envoy? Sorry. I've been in my head ever since we left Solace, thinking about the village.
That's understandable.
I'm tired of it. You need me focused. especially in the Tusks.
Yeah, link it in
where
my
just
Discord,
breathing
Doodlebug.
wrong can kill you. Still, I don't know why I'm thinking about this village, or even why it feels so important. What if I get there and... oh, I don't know, I fall apart. Memories flood in and I don't know who I am anymore. Or worse, what if it's nothing?
You're stronger than all that, Marius. You will overcome this.
I appreciate that, Envoy. I just wish I believed it. There was a story. The warden who saw the future.
Is this a story from Solace?
Yes. Mihala told it to me when I was young. There was a young warden who thought she could see the future. She'd think about things and they would come to pass. She was worried about her father falling ill.
Also, thanks,
and he
Doodlebug.
did. She feared her friend would die of exposure. It happened.
Go on.
One day, she was with her patrol unit guarding a watchtower, and she was struck by a terrifying thought. She just knew in her gut that Solace was under attack. Zareps, or ogres, or fire blights from the wastes.
So she found a way to alert Solace and remain at her post?
Wouldn't be much of a story if that's what happened. The young warden tried to alert her unit, but they didn't seem concerned. They said she was delusional. So she left the tower to go protect Solace. And she found nothing there. Meanwhile, her post came under attack. Her whole unit was killed because she abandoned it.
Oof. And Solace sending her to prison for dereliction of duty.
The story ended before that part. Probably, though. What if I'm seeing the future? I can't stop thinking about this village, as if I'm trying to predict what will happen.
The difference is that you sought help from your unit. We're here to support you.
Well, I'm fortunate to have you all here. Anyway, I appreciate the talk, Envoy. I clearly have some things to figure out. Anyway.
Get some rest.
If I must.
Here we go.
Envoy, been thinking about Amalia a bit. You convinced her to stay in the Tusks. Not what I would have done, but at least it's resolved. Solace's traditions exist for a reason. It's just not always a good reason.
I think you and Amalia could make a cute couple.
I don't know. What? No. Gods. You've been talking to Yatsley again, haven't you? I swear. Everyone's so worried about people finding romance. Maybe it's not everyone's top priority, you know?
All right, then what's more important to you than matters of the heart?
I don't know. Survival, loyalty, professionalism, friendship, learning things. Should I go on? I get that it's fun to talk about.
That's awesome.
It's just really not on my list of priorities. Envoy, last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
I don't understand why you don't want to go home. Wait, you must not have left under the best terms.
I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself.
I roll Ace Marius for the win. What could have possibly have driven you to leave Solace?
You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway.
That's enough.
Pleasant dreams.
Let's check one more time.
Envoy, what do you need?
And finally, we're good.
Until next time.
All right. And we'll go ahead and get out of here and return to the previous location. And I'm good with the party members that we have. And then we can check the map and take it from there. Is that supposed to be... Oh, no, that's supposed to be Nandru, right? Interesting.
I might have
Good
something
Lord, he
for you,
literally says that every single time you see him. This is a guy who really, really needs his sales.
Fjord was defended by force of arms. Maybe that will convince them to train more seriously.
Doubtful.
Hello.
Did I talk to you? Oh.
I.
Yeah, that's the person who gave me that quest about the caravan. Yep, we're good on that. Warden Tower. And bam. There we go. I think this is a good place to go ahead and stop. Makes very good progress, and now we just got to clear the map in anticipation of going north and pursuing the main quest. But I'm going to end it a little bit earlier than I have been before because I feel like I've been burning the candle at both ends. I'm going to go ahead and take some additional rest. I do plan to be back on tomorrow evening. So I hope you all enjoyed the stream today, and I hope to see you tomorrow evening as well. Take care. Has a dwarf grown on you at all, or does he still kind of suck? Dwarf sucks before you get to the last area, but I think he's actually pretty awesome in the last area. What's up, Josh? I like this area, but was disappointed by the star medal outcome after holding on to it to Acts 1. Oh, you didn't like the weapons that you got? I just got the arquebus, but I haven't started using it yet. But I hope to find some more star medal to do a second level upgrade of the sword. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Josh. Take care, man. Take care, Fami. Have a good one, Elric. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. Oh, you wish it had more weapon types. Oh, that makes sense. I got you. I got you. Night, dude.